Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to introduce you all to our first franchise mode for NHL 22, and it's going to be with the Arizona Coyotes here. I there is so much to unpack with this team. First of all, I don't know if you all noticed the last playlist for Florida. I called it the Sunrise Dynasty. This one right here, this is going to be saving Scottsdale because we are the only thing standing between this team and moving to Houston. So, with that in mind, why don't we go ahead and just take a look at the roster? Just a heads up, this is the entirely base roster. I did not edit a thing because I just wanted to get straight into it. That looking back, that might be a poor decision, but you know, we're gonna roll with it. Oh man. Start off, we have a big piece here and probably our potential future captain here in Jacob Chitran. All right. So I'm coming from Madden, so I do understand Superstar and X Factor abilities a little bit more than I would say the average person. He's on a great contract. I didn't realize that. But medium elite potential, he has no zone abilities, but a superstar abilities, so that is good. Clayton Keller is the other big piece for us, who I want to make him develop. I really do. He's down to low elite, but he is only 23. He's getting paid a lot of money, so he's going to need to produce big time. Phil the Thrill, the hot dog man himself. He's going to be on the team, a member of the top six. We'll figure out where exactly that is, but he's definitely going to be there. Nick Schmaltz, another guy who I'd like to see develop a bit. Hopefully, I mean, he's on a long-term contract till he's 30 in that. So if we can get him to be like at least a second line center, which obviously he is right now, but I mean like a high tier second line center, then I would consider that a win. Then we got Goss to spare, nothing special. Strawman, nothing special. Dezingle, nothing special. Christian Fischer could turn into something. I kind of really hope that he does. He's only 24. Maybe we can get him up to like an 84. Barrett Hayton, I have big hopes for. We'll discuss the rest of the roster moves here in a minute, but Barrett Hayton, I have high hopes for. Jaskin, just a contract. Beagle, the same. Boyd, the same. Lawson Krause, I think, could become something given that he is a power forward, and that is always very useful to have around. He might be very nice to be able to have on this roster, and we'll try to keep him. Larson's just a body. Labushkin the same. Russell is just a contract. Soderstrom. This is a very nice piece to have, I must say. What is his role? Minor top two defenseman. Okay, cool. So he's playing in the AHL. That's not up for debate. I want the AHL team to be stacked, and I want these guys to grow. Connor Timmins. Honestly, I know that they got him in the trade for Darcy Kemper, I believe it was. Medium top four potential, but he's already 23 and he's only 75. I think it's worth it to look at Connor Timmins more as a trade piece than an actual asset that could grow. I just don't think he'll be able to get into an NHL roster very well. We look at the goalies, Carter Hutton and yeah, Corinar. Oh my gosh, it just gets worse. What am I? I'm looking for in the system. There it is. In terms of prospect goalies, we don't have any. Prospect defensemen, we really don't have anybody. Oh, sorry. In terms of prospect right wingers, nobody. Left wingers, we do have Dylan Gunther, which is great. Or Gunther, I'm not sure how you say it, but that's a great piece to have. What is he, a sniper? Sniper, perfect. And he's got an X factor. He'll be really nice to be able to grow and to be able to have. Obviously this first year, we're probably just going to be looking to add talent around him. In terms of center prospects, we really don't have anybody. Kirk here. I mean, Liam Kirk, you might develop into something, maybe. More likely that Janik here, Jan Janik, I'm not sure. Either way, it's more likely that he becomes something. So yeah, that's what we've got to work with. There are a few things I want to do. What do I want to do first? First, let's take a look at the free agent class. I did not edit any of the contracts, so any of the extension deals that got signed, including I know Brady Tkachuk just signed one, and most of these guys already have one. Pardon me, I had to take a drink there for a minute. I didn't get any of their deals edited in. I do apologize about that. Truly, that's my bad. But I'm sure their team is going to sign them. Even if I offered most of them a deal, I'm pretty sure that their team would just sign them. And besides, if I was to offer this contract to Brady Tkachuk, for example, I'm giving up my first, second, and third. We're going to be abysmal, so I don't want to give up my first. Um, these guys they're talented, but I don't. They're not worth giving up a first, or at least not our first, because it's going to be the first overall more than likely. We are going to sign Vatanen, and where's the other one that I want to sign? Demers. And the reason being is that this will allow us to drop Soderstrom and um, Timmins down to the AHL. Along with that, I want to sign Gusev because we need more playmaking potential in that top six. Kiefer Bellows would be nice. Eric Stahl. Oh no, Bobby Ryan. Bobby Ryan, I do want to sign. Bobby Ryan will sign. Do I need another center? No, probably not. Especially if we want to be bad. Who is the other one? Let's just go ahead and sort by overall because I always hate that it does it by the contract demands. I do want to sign Grabner for the AHL because again I want them to be good down there. Cahoon. No, I'm not paying you that to play in the AHL. Galchenyuk I'll sign as well. He can play in the AHL. Are you serious? Who is this? Is this Nashville? Vegas? If they don't match this, we'll take it. But like, I really doubt that they don't match it. And Brandon Peary, because I always associate him and Pierlini both with with Arizona. I don't know why that was so difficult for me. But aside from those free agents, there's someone that I want to bring back to Arizona. And I don't know if you guys know who it is. I don't know. You might know. You might not. He plays for the Chicago Blackhawks, and his name is Dylan Strome. I would love to bring Dylan Strome back. Looking at their roster, is there anybody else? I mean, Nylander would even be pretty cool to bring in. 23-78, depth forward. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. Kurashev would be pretty cool too, but how many years does they have left? One, and Dylan Strome probably has one. Cool. So I would like to add Strome. We'll add both of those guys. We'll see what we can do. There is another player I have my eye on, but that's probably going to be a trade deadline move, depending on who we can move out versus who we need to keep a hold of. They are not interested in Timmins, so I'm not going to give them Timmins. What I want to give to the Chicago Blackhawks here is draft picks. Because we have a lot. I would give up a second in this, which actually gets it fairly close. And then, could I give you like next year a third? Like the Islanders' third next year? Rejected. It's just not there whatsoever, huh? What if I threw in the Islanders' second as well? 2 seconds and a third. Actually, let's just do 2 seconds. Let's see. Rejected. What if I threw in that third now? Come on. We'll throw in... Ooh, not our third. Not our third. We're going to be really bad, so not our third. It's this year. There it is. Islanders. Are you serious? You're not interested at all. What if I take off Kurashev? Accepted. Okay, cool. So we just got 2 pretty big pieces, honestly. I think that Dylan Strome is going to be great for this team again. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I keep needing to take a drink there. My trusty old Dr. Pepper. We're just going to hit best lines here, see what it gives us. Ooh. Okay. So Strome and Keller have identical chemistries, which is going to be huge, that's for sure. Nylander, honestly, I'm going to drop to the AHL. I don't want this NHL team to do well. I'd rather let him go dominate in the AHL, so let's just drop a few. Actually, we're going to wait until we sign those guys to be able to drop them. But yeah, Nylander's probably going to play on the top line in the AHL. It'll probably be like Grabner. It'll probably be Grabner, Barrett Hayton, and Nylander. That's the line that I'm thinking of in my head right now. Ooh, I did just realize I need to open up more spots though, don't I? Let's look at that free agent pool real quick. Um, 8 contracts offered and only 2 roster spots. I don't know why that took me so long to find. Yeah, still getting used to things, guys. Like it's a little bit weird. It is, but you know, can't can't really do too much. Just got to get used to it as best you can, as best as I can. Andrew Lag could be useful down there. Like these guys, they aren't going to be anything for us. They're not going to be useful. McGregor's not going to be useful. You, the 5 of you. Buffalo, what would you give me for these guys? Would you be so kind as to give me a 5th? You would. Congratulations. You got yourself a few more players, and that actually puts us at our limit, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead, simulate a couple days, and we'll get to the actual roster itself for year 1. Nolan Patrick, yeah, I expected that. Bobby Ryan accepted. Grabner accepted. Demers, Vatanen, Peary, Galchenyuk, Gusev. I feel like there's a few more. And for those of you who are curious, scoring engine is on high, shot tendency is on high. That way it balances out those stats for the goalies, because otherwise you end up with terrible stats. It's something I learned from Tactics HD. Shout out to him. Who am I kidding, dude? Both the people watching this definitely know who Tactics are. Tactics are? Tactics is. Jeez. Dude, there's no way. There was not 8 players in that, was there? Is there really? Yeah, I guess there was. Jeez. Okay. Cool. All right then. Let's just go ahead and let's put together a roster, shall we? First of all, let's do roster moves. Timmons going down. Soderstrom and Nylander. Those are the first 3 that'll go down. We'll bring up Ryan, Vatanen, and Demers. Followed by Gusev. There should be one more here that doesn't belong. Barrett Hayton is that one. There we go. Okay, and oh wait, there is now. Yeah, we're gonna send down you because you're not gonna be used here. Boyd, you probably aren't gonna be used here. And the 3rd line is gonna. I want to look at forwards here. Let's figure out who's the odd man out. Okay, so your top line is probably Keller, Strome, and Kessel. Schmaltz, Ryan, and Gusev. Dzingel. We don't have a center for that line, do we? That's why we'd have to keep Larson. So it's I don't know, because I want Fisher to be on that 2nd line, I think. Yeah, I think I want Fisher on the 2nd line, so we'll put Gusev with them. Ryan, Bobby Ryan, Ryan Dzingel, and Lawson Krause. Oh. Yeah, Jaskin or Roussel. We'll put Jaskin down there because he's a power forward that might have some value down there. Best NHL lines for now. We're not going to worry about it because I actually wanted to go get a different coach, one that'll maximize Clayton Keller so that we can see if we can get him to grow. So let's just go. This shouldn't be too long. It's probably not this defensive coach if I had to guess. No, it's not. And there it is. 2nd coach in. Nice. What? Wait, why does Dylan Strome... I don't know. Maybe it's counting Dylan Strome as a 2nd liner. That might be what it is. Because that's the only thing that would make sense there. Because he has the exact same chemistries as Keller. Weird. Anyways. Okay, we'll go to 1.4. Seems fair. For 4 years, sure. You have a coaching record of 0, 0, and 0, which is perfect. So that means I get to keep track of what we actually do. But now we need to open up a spot. It's probably going to be the goalie coach if I had to guess it's going out. Let's take a look here and see as I get a drink. Oh, look at that. It's the goalie coach. Goodbye. You're a generalist, so you can coach goalies. Defenseman, move to the assistant. Head coach, you're going to be the NHL associate. And subsequently, the interim head coach. Yeah, you don't mind filling in for your old role while we find your replacement, right? Right? Oh, that's right. There's one other roster move I really wanted to make. Well, it's actually a combination too. So like we talked about, we want to be bad and we want the AHL to do well. So we're gonna flip the goalies. And I know some of you guys are like, oh, that's cheesing the system. You can't do that. Let's be real with ourselves, all right? Arizona's basically doing that. Okay? They're basically already doing that. And we have the head coach that we want. So let's go ahead. Let's hop into the lines here. I'm not going to concern myself too much with the power play and the penalty kill yet. I don't believe. Yeah, so Keller fits perfectly. Yeah, see that works nicely. Um, Fisher up there actually gives him a +2, which you absolutely love to see. Ooh, Jay Beagle does not do well there. No one does well there. Bobby Ryan, what if I flip you with Goose? Or yeah, you don't do too well. Oh man, Bobby Ryan, I wanted you to be on this NHL team, but you might need to be on the AHL team. Wait. Okay, he fits good there. What if I went? It gives them a 2, right? So then if I went like that, it's still a -1. Yeah, it's +2 either way. So on defense, it's looking like Strawman with Vatanen. Yeah, I mean, no one's going to be happy there. Oh, well, that's interesting. We'll take that. We will definitely take the +2. But anyways, on the offense, let me see here again. I mean, ideally, this is what your third line is, but I don't think 73 faceoffs. Yeah, we'll make the sacrifice. Dzingel, you can play in the middle. What? Why do you not? Man, I guess you can't play in the middle. Johan Larson, 78, 86 for Jay Beagle. At least he's a good fourth liner. Like, I'd be down to keep these guys, Roussel and Beagle, if they are not too expensive. Defense, like we covered. Special teams, power play Keller, Strome, Schmaltz. I want Goss to spare there so that he can potentially do something. We'll put Kessel up there. Gusev, Larson, Vatanen actually. We're going to get rid of Dzingel on here, and we're going to bring on Bobby Ryan as another sniper. Four-man power play, I don't care. Actually, now I'm thinking about this. Forget Larson. Okay, we're going to double shift Strome. And we're going to move... We'll move Chitran for now. Well, no. Chitran's going to be here longer. We're going to keep him on the power play. And we're going to double shift Keller. So 2 of the forwards are going to be double shifted. Given that they're both 23, 24, they're about the right age to the point where they need to start. They need to make major strides if they want to continue to be able to play. We are going to also double shift Chitran on defense for the penalty kill. And that's just to help him develop quicker. Extras, don't care that much. Goalies, yep, we're abysmal. Perfect. And we hop into the AHL. Yeah, that top line that I was just talking about looks great, really. Wow. That line actually, that does well. I did not expect that. Hebig, you're a two-way forward. Weird. Either way, it doesn't matter. Blake Spears, do I have anybody else take your spot? No right wingers. One center who could. We have Louis Eriksson. That's who we're gonna put in there. And I don't care that that's a minus. It really doesn't matter to me. 72 face-off, 65, 67. Yep. Okay. Brandon Peary will be the center. All right. Now let's see here. I don't want that to be a -2. We'll flip Ness and Capobianco. Kyle Capobianco. Sure. In goal, it's Hutton and him. So perfect. Nobody here. Nobody here looks to be that big of a drop off or a miss out. Perfect. All right. Wait, I didn't check you. Okay, I know. So, you all have seen the team. You've seen me do a couple signings, couple trades. Leave me some comments leave me some your thoughts. What you guys want to see do happen here. If you guys are excited for Arizona, which I really hope you are, let me know. Say something down in the comments, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye, and peace out.